welcome to 10-minute biryani.
Okay, so we literally have 10 minutes. We're going to cook this from scratch. This is a recipe that's high in fiber, high in phytoestrogen, which is really good for
menopause. It's super packed in whole foods. It really is. Lots of beans, lots of lentils, lots of whole grains. This is Indian feast food done in 10 minutes.
Okay, and we're going to talk to you why it's good for menopause during it. So first step, we've got a wide bottom non-stick pan on high heat. I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon of cumin seeds.
Yes.
In on top of that, I have some desiccated coconut, approximately 50 grams. No, it's probably about 35 grams. In
Brilliant.
that, we want to toast this. This is the undercarriage of flavors.
Brilliant. Can I add the onions in with that?
Yes.
Great.
Next step, we've got one diced red onion, and we're going to add it all in because we only have 10 minutes, so we want to keep this.
Steve, am I right in thinking here we didn't add oil at all?
Yeah, I know this is Indian feast food, but we want to make this very beneficial for blood flow and just for bodily function. So in essence, it's going to be lower in calories and it's going to be more based around high nutrition and high fiber food.
And Steve, I thought this was the Happy Pear cooking channel. Why are we talking about menopause now?
Okay, so we just partnered up with a senior consultant, gynecologist, nutritionist,
Dr Nitu Bejekal,
and we have created our Happy Menopause Course because many people have to go through menopause and often experience really difficult symptoms, and it doesn't have to be that way. So this course is all about holding people's hands, demystifying it, practical lifestyle solutions, including diet.
And we're not doctors or dietitians, we're chefs. So we've written all the recipes and the meal plans according to Dr Nitu and nutritionist Rohini Bejekal's information. So it's cool. So check it out. So anyway, back to the recipe.
Base veg. What's in our base veg?
Base veg. So I fried off our onion. Our coconut is starting to smell. You know that the coconut is kind of ready, and you're ready to add your next ingredients. As it starts to smell, you'll really smell the kind of caramelization of the coconut.
Or brown sugar. You get this lovely brown sugar note.
Yeah.
I've gone with half a red chili. I've left the seeds in because Dave thinks he's hard.
Whoa. Yeah.
Well odd.
Was that a blow?
Yeah. Oh, I think the simple thing of like toasting coconut. So normally you avoid coconut milk when you're cooking for healthier menopause dishes because saturated fat can inhibit blood flow. But by using desiccated coconut, we're getting that coconut but with the fibre intact, and it adds that sweet, delicious note.
Now, I know you're wondering, how are the lads going to do a 10-minute biryani? Because rice takes 40 minutes to cook, and I'm sure they're using brown rice.
Take out their magic
How
wand.
are they going to do
Ting, ting, ting.
Oh my goodness!
Pre-cooked
brown rice. Oh my goodness, what an incredible invention. Thank you to our inventor.
That's super value. Thank you, super value.
Yeah, thanks, super value. So we're just going to add these in. Boom, in it goes.
Oh, this has got some seeds through it too, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pre-cooked. So what we want to do is we want to add some moisture in so it starts steaming it.
So I'm going to add in probably about 50 ml of vegetable stock. Yeah, and then we're going to pop a lid on that just to steam it.
So with biryani, typically the rice is really light and fluffy, and we really want to create moisture in between that. While that's happening, I got a pak choy. I've just given it a good rinse. We grew this on our own farm. So I'm just going to dice
Well,
this.
nature grew it on the farm, we just planted it.
Yeah,
and
no
looked
doubt.
after the environment. So while we're steaming the rice here, I'm going to pop in our pak choy that's just been sliced. And this is going to be lovely steamed as well. I'll add in another bit of water, probably another 50 ml of our veg stock. And this is really just, as I put a lid on it, it turns the whole thing into, it heats via steam. And as I've mentioned before, heat conducts much better through water than it does through air. And that's why steaming kind of cooks things a lot quicker and you're using moisture rather than air.
Okay, quick little raita to serve with. I've got one tin.
It's a 500 ml carton of yogurt. That's soy yogurt.
Would you call it a carton?
Well, what would you call it?
Tub, yeah, okay, tub of yogurt, yeah, okay.
You can comment down below what you would call it. 500 ml tub or carton.
Container vessel containing 500
Now,
ml.
we're using soy yogurt. Is there any reason why we're using soy?
Because it's lower in fat and it's got very low saturated fat, and we don't want saturated
and soy
fat.
is also really beneficial for menopause. Dr. Nitu really encourages people to consume
and often
it.
recommends people to take 2 handfuls per day.
Yeah, there's lots of myths around soy and people go, oh my God, is soy not like really bad for you or whatnot? But soy is a bean and beans are full of phytoestrogens. That's why using soy yogurt here is really beneficial instead of coconut or oat or any other type of non-dairy yogurt which you might use. And always choose the non-fruit ones because they're much lower in sugar.
Okay, so that's just a natural one. So
Much
I've got
lower in sugar
about
and
10
flavour.
grams of mint. I'm just taking it off the stalk because the stalk can be quite fibrous and a little bit kind of sinewy.
Okay, woo!
Oh, it's
Stephen
smelling
Flynn,
good.
You're a wild man.
Okay, right, time to add
Okay.
in some spices. So we wanted to keep this reasonably accessible, so we're just using 3 different spices. Allspice, go to get half a tablespoon. Allspice is going to bring that clove note and that kind of kind of almost slightly aromatic note to it, which is great.
And we're going to go on our dear friend curry powder, which is really an amalgamation of about 10 different spices. And another thing with menopause, which Nitu always says, is include lots of herbs and spices because they're full of different antioxidants and phytonutrients, which are really beneficial for our hormonal
So Dave, tell
system.
me about this course. What's the course called?
The course is called Happy Menopause.
Where do I find more?
We find it, it's actually on our Happy Pear app. It's part of our membership app. And it's with a senior consultant gynecologist, Dr Nitu Bejekal. We've got a nutritionist, Rohini Bejekal. There's a module from a sleep doctor. There's
a
Dr.
bone
Gemma
surgeon.
Ewan does stuff on supplementation during menopause. And we do recipes, meal plans, and shopping lists. So it's really, really cool it is. We're so excited about it. So there's a link down below if you want to learn more about it. So the thing about biryani is it's got lots of lentils and beans in it. Certainly the Indian feast food, which I've eaten, my ex-wife, her mom is Indian and she cooked biryani loads of times for me. And it's always got lots of lentils and beans in it. So I've added in our beans and our lentils. I'm going to add another little bit of water here and steam again. Steam is our friend. And the veg stock is great. So at this stage I've used nearly 500 ml of veg stock in total. And the rice is going to absorb it all as we steam it.
And one top tip when you're trying to cook things quickly is to use foods that have a concentrated source of flavour.
Concentrated.
That have time imbued in them. So tamari typically takes about 2 years to produce. I'm going to put in about 2.5 tablespoons.
I'd go with 3 for sure. Go with another little bit there.
Okay.
Another little
we went with 1 tablespoon. No, we went with about 3 tablespoons of tamari.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
back to the raita. So I've got our 10 grams of mint, as finely diced as you can do in your little 10 minutes. Juice of half a lime. That's going to put a bit of acidity. And then just to offset and to balance it, we put a little bit of maple syrup.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Jeez, we're getting all this in 10 minutes. Biryani.
Well, there is 2 of us and we did have all our ingredients. So it might take you 15. And
It could take you 20.
But it's still a tasty, simple dinner.
Yeah, it really is.
That's really healthy.
And once again, as I said, including herbs and spices are so important. I've got some fresh coriander, also known as cilantro in North America.
Dave, if I didn't like coriander, what would I do?
You could use black parsley, you could use basil, and make sure and use the stalk of all these fresh herbs because they're really, really beneficial as well. Looks fab, doesn't it, for 10 minutes?
Pretty good, isn't it?
Final things, just to taste and season. As always, you want to make sure you got enough salt and black pepper. Really, really important. No amount of fancy cooking will make up for an under-seasoned dish.
Wow. I didn't think we'd do that. That's delicious. Genuine.
Lads, you could have a feast on that.
A little bit
It's
of lime.
magic. It really, really is. And final touch, we've got some pomegranate seeds, which we're going to put on top and serve with it, and they're going to just look like jewels. Ladies and gentlemen, Indian feast food in 10 minutes, served with a mint raita. Really, really tasty. I will plate it up and I'll show you the final end. And if you're interested, our Happy Menopause course, it's just come out. It's fantastic. We're so proud of it.
If
you're interested,
Dr Nitu Bejekal, senior consultant gynecologist.
yeah, and if you're interested, or if you know a loved one or a partner or a mother that's interested as well, you can buy it as a gift, and really, really beneficial. So anyway, thank you for watching. And obviously, if you're not going through the menopause, this is super nourishing and healthy and delicious too.
Yeah.
So yeah, wishing you a wonderful time, and thanks for watching us today.
Bye.